Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to sort of parlay off of what Rep. Costantino started to talk about. I recall in 2021, a large piece of property in the town of Gloucester, which I represent, it was on a pilot agreement. Multi-million, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of property was on a pilot agreement. When it came off the pilot, it had to go onto the tax rolls. It had to be a taxable entity, which would have necessitated an increase in the levy, although no one's taxes would have actually gone up because of that. I did still have to go through the process that Rep. Costantino was talking about. So when this law passed, I think it was 2005-ish, it's been colloquially called different things, pipe of wheat or 30/50 or whatever it is. There was a prescribed process put in place for those towns, those municipalities seeking an exemption. But each time it's ever occurred, I'm going to go back. When I did this with Gloucester, I was told you are the first person to seek an exemption underneath this law. Thankfully, it did not need to happen. They were able to do it in town, and the law was not necessary. But it would have gone through the prescribed process. But what we see here is that at one point when we passed this law, we clearly put that process in place for a reason. We had good reasons. I'm sure our intent was good to put that process in place. You must check with Department of Revenue. You must have the Auditor General. You must. But whenever we want to change this and increase a levy, we just pass another law saying, hey, to hell with what we said are good checks and bounds, checks and balances on the law. We're just going to pass a separate law. It's a deviation from the process we put in place when we created this law. It's a betrayal of the intent that we had when we put that process in place. And for that reason, I can't possibly support this because it is a domino effect. And that my vote will reflect that. Thank you, Speaker.